The ship is waiting, all systems are go. Are you sure?
Hello, my dear kids. Welcome back to another video with Miss Laura. Today we have another interesting activity that we are going to develop together. Okay? So for this activity, we have programmed these pages, as you can see here. It is the page 51 and the page 47 in the activity book. Okay? So let's start with our activities. Okay? Here we go. Okay, so be ready, please, so you can take your papers. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Is this external exam practice? Okay, it's a, for example, look at this picture. Okay, look at this picture. What is going to be our text about? Oh, yes, you immediately are going to say to me, Miss, football, right? We are going to talk about football, soccer. Yes, that's right. We are going to talk about football. Okay, but is it real? Can you see that is happening? Is that real? Maybe you can say, no, Miss, video games about football, right? Could be. So let's take a look, okay? And we are going to read this text, okay? It says, read the text, then read the sentences and say, we are going to read these sentences, and we are going to say if it is. In this case, we are going to write, okay? So you are going to write here next to each sentence, you're going to write if it is right, if it is wrong, or it doesn't say, okay? So we are going to complete with this. If it is right, if it is correct information, if it is wrong, like if it is incorrect, or doesn't say, okay? So let's start. Let's read the text. It says, my football life, okay? My football life is another computer game about football, but it's different, from the other ones, okay? From the others. My football life is another computer game about football, but it is different from the others. You have to play games against other teams, but you also have to control your players when they aren't playing football. You decide how much exercise they do, what food they eat, when they sleep, and where they go in the evenings. Okay, so let's complete together. Okay, we are going to complete together. Remember that you are going to complete here, right? If my information is right, it is wrong, or doesn't say. Okay, so let's do it here. My football life is similar. It's similar to other football computer games. What do you think? Me, Laura, is that similar? No, that's wrong, right? Why, Miss? Because it says, but it is different from the others. It's not similar. It is different. So here is wrong. Okay. 2, my football life is very easy to play. Easy to play. Let's check the text. Okay. If it mentions this this information. Okay. My football life is very easy to play. Okay, let's see. My football life is another computer game about football, but it is different from the others. You have to play games against other teams, but you also have to control your players when they aren't playing football. Miss, my football life is very easy to play. It doesn't say anything about this, okay? 3, in my football life, you choose what the players eat. Easy, Miss, is here. You decide how much exercise they do, what food they eat when they sleep, and where they go in the evenings. You see? So this is information. My information is right. Very good. So let's check. You see? So that is correct. Okay? So you are going to complete with wrong here because the information is wrong. It's not correct. Doesn't say because doesn't mention this information that says here. And this is right. So this information is correct. Okay, so let's continue. Here we have, okay, in the next one we have, let me erase this. Okay, here. Now, in this activity, it says, read another text, then read the sentences and say these sentences we are going to read and say one more time. We are going to write, please, here next to, we are going to write the correct answers, okay? We are going to write right, wrong, or doesn't say, similar to the previous activity, okay? So let's read. It says, Jennifer Wilson is 13 years old and lives in London in the UK, United Kingdom. She wants to be a computer programmer. She has already programmed more than 30 different games and she has sold one of them to a large computer company. Okay? It says, let's do number one. It says, Jennifer lives in England. Is this information right? Let's check. Jennifer Wilson is 13 years old and lives in London in the UK. Okay? Jennifer lives in England. What do you think? That's right, Miss Laura. Yes, exactly. Very good. It says, a large company, a large computer company has bought all of her games. So the company has bought all of her games. Let's check. It says here, she has already programmed more than 30 different games and she has sold one. Yes, she has sold one of them. All her games? No, just one. So this information is right, wrong, or doesn't say? It's wrong. Very good. The computer company paid her a lot of money. Okay, let's check here. She has sold one of them, one of the video games, okay, to a large computer company. But no more, Miss. Here doesn't mention if the company paid her a lot of money. So this information is, what is it? Okay, yes, doesn't say, doesn't mention this information, okay? 4, Jennifer wants to work on games about football. So let's continue reading. It says here, she spends a lot of time playing computer games herself. My favorite games are sports games. I play games and I think about how they can be a lot better. I'm really interested in games that you can play online at the same time as other people. There are so many football games, but I want to make games for other sports. I'm working on a hockey game at the moment. So she's working on a hockey game, no? For those people that love hockey, okay? It says, Jennifer wants to work on games about football, okay? So this one, number 4, Jennifer wants to work on games about football. Not exactly, she said that it is about hockey, right? So this information is wrong, that's right. And finally, we have Jennifer wants more girls to do computer programming. Okay, so let's check. Jennifer doesn't always work on her own. There is a group of 5 of us who work together. If there are more of us, we work more quickly. The only thing I am sad about is that I'm the only girl. Okay, I hope more girls become interested in computer programming. Here it says, Jennifer wants more girls to do computer programming. Yes, that's right, because it says here, right? She said, I hope more girls, because more girls become interested in computer programming. That's right. You see, so we completed. Let's check our answers. That's right, you see? So we complete with right, wrong, and doesn't say. Okay, here we go. Now, we complete this part. Here it says, no? Exam help. What do I do, Miss? What do I do if I can't find the answers in the text? Remember that the questions are always in the same order. For example, it says, no, Jennifer Wilson is 13 years old and lives in London, in the UK. Miss, Jennifer lives in England. Ah, those are related. The first question always is going to be in the first line, as you see, or in the first paragraph, okay? It says also, so leave that question out and return to it when you have done the other. So if it is so complicated for you, you can continue doing the other ones. And there will be, you're going to check there, you're going to check, okay, the answer, because you are like skipping, like crossing out the other answers, okay? So if it is easy for you, you just continue. But if it is a little complicated, you can skip and you continue with the rest, okay? So it says, it should now be easier to find the answer in the text. Okay, now this is the activity that you are going to do. Okay, this external exam practice. Okay, you are going to here to listen and complete the notes. Okay, so you are going to listen, and you are going to complete according to the audio. Okay, so when you finish this part, you go to the second part here. It says read the article, write, right, correct, wrong, incorrect, or doesn't say, or doesn't mention in the text. Okay, so we are going to complete. For example, my text is about karaoke, right? Karaoke. It says karaoke is singing along with the music of a song. Usually, you can read the words of the song on a screen at the same time. The word karaoke comes from two Japanese words, which means, okay, two Japanese words, kara, which means empty, and oke, which means orchestra, right? It says, when people do karaoke, they can usually read two words of the song while they sing the song. That's right, okay? So in this way, you're going to complete. If in the text that this information is right, it is wrong, or it doesn't say, okay? So that is going to be your activity for you, okay? No problem. If you have any questions, you can ask me. There isn't any problem. So that is all. We complete our activity of the external exam practice. Remember that you have to make sure if the information is correct, so it is right. If the information is wrong, so it is incorrect. Or if in the text, okay, doesn't mention or doesn't say some information. Okay, so that is all for today. Goodbye, take care.